Hello, this is JAYSTEPHER here, and I'm going to be showing you how to build a cool looking realistic brick wall. The first thing we're going to need is a couple of blocks to build the base of our wall. So I'm just going to take some 2x4 gray blocks. Just take a couple. I'm just going to use 4. Place them on end to end. And I'm just going to take a few plates. I'm just going to take a 1x6 gray plate. Stick one here. Another 1x6 gray plate. Stick it on this end. And I'm going to take a 1x4 gray plate. Stand there. Set our wall up like that. And I'm just going to take some 1x8 smooth gray tiles. Place them on the lip here, and this will be the base of our wall. Okay, so we're going to need 20 of these 1x4 gray bricks with the studs on the front. And I'm just going to stack them end to end. I want to go 5 bricks high. And I'm going to need to make 4 of these, so let's get started. And there we go. We have something like that. Now we're going to need to face this. So what we're going to do is decide what kind of pattern. If we're going to have a pattern on here, I can just lay tiles on here and make it just plain bricks. But I'm just going to put some decorative gray bricks here, raised gray bricks. So one of the first things I'm going to do is take one of these panels here, take a 1x2 gray plate, stick it here at the top. Then I'm going to take a 1x1 gray plate, stick it about there. Take a 1x2 plate, another 1x1. And finally a 1x2 for the bottom. We're going to need to make one more like this, but in reverse. So we have something like that. Now I decided to put a decoration in the middle of my wall, so I'm going to need to take 2 of these. And I'm going to take a 1x4 gray plate, and I'm going to place it right here in the middle between both of these two. And I'm going to take a 1x2 plate, take another 1x4, 1x2, and finally another 1x4 for the bottom. So now we have our pieces to our wall. Now we're ready to put our tiles inside these insets here. So we're just going to start taking some of these 1x2 dark red smooth tiles. Start just placing them in here. Now we're starting to look like brick. And there we have it. Now the next part we're going to be putting in our wall will be the brick veneers that'll go over this to make this smooth, because these studded tiles don't really look all that pleasing. So I'm just going to take some of these 1x2 regular gray smooth tiles, stick them on top of this, and several of these 1x1 smooth tiles, stick them over the 1x1 plates. And we're going to cover this, everything up here with studs. And there we have it. Now one thing I'm going to do on the top of this is I'm going to put some plates on here. So I'm going to take a 1x6 gray plate, place it on top, put a 1x4 plate in the middle, put one more 1x6 at the end. That's when we put the top of our wall, we'll have that nice mortar line up here. So now we're ready to make the top of our wall. So one thing I'm going to need is a 2x16 gray plate. And we're just going to tile the top of this with some smooth tiles. And I'm just going to use some of these 2x4 tiles and cap this off. Then we have a nice finished part of our wall. Now we're ready to put our wall together. Well, we're just going to take the big massive brick we built, place it on top of the base of our wall, and then we're going to take the cap and we're going to put the cap on top of the wall, like so. There you have it. This is the back side of the wall, just plain gray brick. There you have it, fancy brick wall. You can make this any way you want, any color tiles you want. You don't even need this in the middle. I just want to show you some of the examples that you could do with this. You can expand this wall out further if you want. If you want to make the wall with a corner where the other wall comes out, just take some 2x2 or 2x4 blocks and just make a pillar here. Or if you just want to do the inside corner, same way. This would be great for maybe a castle, maybe a wall around a yard, or maybe even one of your custom LEGO homes or something like that. It's a great little project just to add some character to an existing project. Really simple to build. Anybody can build this if they have all the parts and the time. Thank you for watching.